This next item, I think, is really a brilliant idea. It's not a pressure washer, it's what's called a pressure cleaner. A pressure washer is driven by either gasoline power or plug-in electric power. This is from Sun Joe, and it operates on a 24-volt ion cordless battery. It's the same battery that we made available for the hedge trimmer a little earlier. But the neat thing about this is that I don't even have to hook it up to a garden hose if I don't want to, which means I've now got the ability to do washing from anywhere. You take a 5-gallon bucket with you with the ATV and dip the bucket into a creek, and you wash the ATV before you put it back on the trailer, back in the pickup. For me, it's fence lines that are nowhere near a hose hookup and never will be. But I still want to keep the fences clean. It used to be such a pain for me. I would have to put a gas-powered generator in the back of my truck or on the tractor, then take the pressure washer, then have to hook up with a separate water supply with a 55-gallon tank that was pressurized, and that's the only way that I could clean my fences. Now, it's easier than it has ever been before. This is the way the system works. Here is that 24-volt battery system that was created, perfected by Joe Cohen, who owns Sun Joe. That battery snaps into place, just like so. Then I can hook up to any water supply I want. There's a nice long siphon hose that can go with a filter into the swimming pool, the creek, a 5-gallon bucket, and then there's a really innovative spray nozzle that enables me to be able to determine how wide the spray needs to be for each cleaning application. And it adds a lot more power than what your garden hose normally would do by itself. Let me do this. I want to bring my expert in. He's also a good buddy. Sean Pickford is our resident tool guy. Sean, you're with me again this morning, aren't you? Oh, from videotape? Can I do the videotape? Yeah, take a look. This is my buddy Sean with videotape that he shot earlier.
Hey, how are you? I just wanted to show you our 24-volt Sun Joe battery-powered power scrubber. This thing is so cool because I can use it one of two ways. I can use it with the supplied 20-foot hose in a 5-gallon bucket like we have right here, or I can hook it up to my garden hose. Think of it as a pressure washer without having to plug something into an electrical outlet. Let me show you how powerful this guy is. We're just going to do a little cleaning right here on the car. So all you simply do is turn it on. You can see how it ramps up that power up to 314 PSI when I'm in a 5-gallon bucket. The other cool thing too is it comes with this wand that you can put on here, a scrubbing brush, so to get rid of all the brake dust or stubborn stains on your house, the siding, whatever it might be, you can clean with this. The other cool thing is this nozzle has different settings on it. So I can turn these and spray different patterns depending on what I want to clean. You need a little bit more? Great, you can do that. You want to really ramp it up and go to 0 power to get out those cobwebs or bees nests? This will do it for you. But what I really like about it is the dual purpose. So all I'm going to do is take the quick connect, take it off of the bucket powered adapter that we have right here, and now we're going to hook it up to our garden hose. So again, all I simply do is take this guy, push it on here, click it on, and I'm pretty much ready to go. So you can see I got plenty of power right here. Now we're going to go over to the garage and do a little scrubbing over here. And just to show you, I'm going to change the settings. So now we ramp up our PSI pressure to 377 PSI. So it gives me all the power of cleaning that I need to get all the dirt, the grime, whatever it might be. What about the siding, the mold, the mildew, stuff like that? Look at that. Right in there. Look how clean that is. And it's fast, it's easy, it's efficient, and it doesn't use a whole lot of water. So now, back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Sean. Again, those numbers are really impressive. If I hook it to a garden hose, and I'm going straight from the garden hose, operating on that 24-volt battery, I'm increasing that PSI to 377 PSI. If I take it and use it as a siphon out of a bucket or any free water source, then I'm still getting 314 PSI. Is that the same as a gas-powered pressure washer? No. But is it enough to get the cleaning job done? And the answer is yes. In most cases, it is. Now, if I'm going to be stripping old wood for painting purposes, then I'll still use my gas-powered pressure washer, and I'll still probably use that maybe twice a year. But it doesn't make any sense for me to pull my full pressure washer out of the barn to wash my truck when I can take a 5-gallon bucket of hot water and soap, and I can do my truck in about 5 minutes, and it takes me more than 5 minutes to get my old pressure washer fired up and ready to go. It really is that wonderful missing gap between regular garden hose and a power washer or a pressure washer. This is a pressure cleaner. We've got 1,200 of these remaining in our inventory. Our price on it is less than $100. There's only 1 or 2 other companies that are competing in this marketplace, and their product usually starts at about $129. And I've always been impressed with Joe Cohen and with him